block, but then funny ones, it's like 1. Place block on the floor. 2. Walk around it twice. 3. Sit down and relax. You just walk around the block twice.
That's a good one. Just gonna update my numbers here, and then we'll get started. Bam, there we go. There you go. No. You can check it out and then no. I gotta fix the fucking title.
What was that? What are those voices?
What's up, Curtis?
Where am I? I know this place. I've been here before. I've been here my entire life. I'm trapped in here. These stairs. I'm climbing these stairs again. I need to get out. The voices are calling me. My old music box. It's broken. I have to fix my old music box. I have to get it. I have to... Those horrible dreams again. I've had them repeatedly ever since my mother died and left me that music box in her will. Harry always said that old family heirloom had something to do with my family's strange disease. If the doctors won't give us an answer about your illness, I'll search for one myself, you said. And in that search, it seems you lost yourself. I don't think I'd ever...
Pardon me, madam, but the island is in sight. We'll be lowering the boat in just a minute.
Oh, thank you so much, Captain Hodgson. I'll be right out. All right. Time to gather my things.
I'm a weirdo. I play inverted.
I'd always dreamed of traveling. It was not the same without you, Harry.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I'd better cover up my hands before I leave the cabin. I wouldn't want anyone thinking I'm a circus freak. I received a mysterious package at my house.
So you want to look at
I
every
stored all its
note
contents in
and
my locked suitcase.
rotate them, or else sometimes it doesn't register. There'll be stuff on the back of the notes.
Ah, the amazing adventures of Nora Everhart, art teacher. Oh my, I have the worst memory. I forgot the combination again. Thank goodness I always bring my journal with me to write things down. All right, now it's open. I saw this island in one of my unsettling dreams. I drew it as soon as I woke
looking
up.
at notes, right?
Harry Everhart, my husband, my partner, and my dear old pal. This strange and sharp relic came in the package I received at home. Okay, Nora.
You're all
From here
set,
on
ma'am.
out, you're on your
The
own.
motorboat is ready.
There's the first one.
Lower the motorboat and be careful with Mrs. Everhart's equipment, lads.
On the Windows 10
We'll be
version,
back
this
to
is
pick
already
you up in
frozen
3
on me
days.
like twice.
I really hope you find your husband there.
That was a nightmare. I'm
I
really
hope
actually
you-
looking forward to
I'll
this
see you
run.
in 3 days then.
Because I did it on the computer last night and this
Please be
morning.
careful on that
And
island.
the computer
You know what the
version.
legends say
At first
about
I was really bummed. I
I'll
thought it was
take
my
care.
computer sucked.
Thank
But then
you,
I was reading
Captain
on the
Hudson.
forums and like people with better computers than me were having the same issues with it. Constant crashing and game not booting up. Crashing the whole
Here I
operating
am.
system. It was a
In the
nightmare.
middle
I
of
didn't
the
even know if I was
ocean
going to be able to
traveling
finish it
across
on the
half the
computer.
world. Just miles away from where my
So
husband is supposed
this
to
should be really nice to just blast through with like hopefully
You left
no
a year
crashes.
ago to search for a cure for my affliction. Your letters kept me close to you, but suddenly they stopped coming. What happened, Opal? What did you find? Whatever
you share
it
those
was,
out, babe?
it led you to hire a
Did you
crew
share
and
those
set
out?
sail from San Francisco to Tahiti, and from there to
Oh,
this
you're good.
place,
I was just
an
wondering if
island
you
in the
were
middle of the
finishing.
Pacific that the locals refuse to even name. Everything is familiar. So familiar. As impossible as that may sound. Is this the island I dreamed about? This can't be a coincidence.
It should, if you hit share, it'll be like share the room or share the page or whatever. And then it should have like all the groups now. And if you want to be real nice after share, you can go back into the page or somewhere you can have it. Oh, watch my
Breathtaking, idyllic island, surrounded by deadly reefs and protected with stakes
No,
to
they
keep
don't
anybody
allow
from
streams.
entering. Why?
We keep that shit strictly just different, showing off easy things.
There's definitely something strange about this place.
All right, we've almost landed. Hey, thanks for the show, man. Go figure, my fucking phone crashed. Is
Okay,
the stream
Harry.
still going?
Let's see if I can find any trace of you around here.
Hey Curtis, can you let me know if the stream's still working, man? Okay. Yeah, I hear it. My phone just spazzed. Alright, we'll be walking this slow the entire game. Get ready.
I feel quite good. I dare say I might even walk a little faster than usual. Those markings seem to represent the sea. I'll make a note of them in my journal. It might come in handy.
Okay, I appreciate it, man.
Oh, but there's that tree.
Yeah, that's one of them.
It may look peaceful, but clearly somebody wants to keep outsiders off this island. From what I've read, the Polynesians don't need doors. Something's missing here. A carving tool. This box. CW. Those are the initials on the brass key. It opens it. So whoever sent me this key was here. This is starting to look like a scavenger hunt. Well, look what's hidden here. What a lovely flower offering. Well, that did something. It works. This may be the first time I trespass a private property. My childhood in Newburyport wasn't exactly the most thrilling thing. Lady Shannon? That name sounds familiar. I'd better check my journal. Is that Harry? Harry, you were here! You were here and I found you, damn it. Where are you now? Where is everybody? Where did you and all your crew go?
Alright, cool. Thank you.
It's been years since I took such a long walk. This fresh air is doing me wonders. What a beautiful mountainous landscape. This sort of pond is a Polynesian fishing technique. There's another symbol inside it. Now that I've crossed half the world, I wouldn't mind crossing the other half. But I have to do it with you, old pal. Rays of sunlight shining through. Another symbol.
Next achievement's coming up for finding all the secret items.
Oh my, this is so beautiful. What were these birds called? Lorikeets. Cole's lorikeets. This looks like cargo from an earlier voyage, long before Harry's expedition. There are lorikeet feathers scattered around this unu. I'll draw the symbol in my journal. A shortcut. That's convenient.
We'll just go back this way. Tired? Maybe you need food, man. That's what I needed earlier. Till I ate, felt kind of like shit. quick?
I can feel the air is denser here in this mangrove swamp.
This way.
This reminds me of those slot machines that Harry and I saw at the Atlantic City Pier. The Polynesian version. Well, I guess I hit the jackpot. That's my ticket across the river then.
Okay, now after you open the bridge, you have to return back to the beginning. This is technically a missable achievement.
These wooden figures are called Unu. This
Some
seems to be
fancy
telling a
ramen? Hell yeah,
story.
man. It's always nice when you come across like good ramen.
Harry said that he would go to the end of the world to find a cure. And by the looks of it, he wasn't lying. We promised we'd never
Looks
lie
like
to
we
each
got
other.
left on the island.
The motorboat. It's gone. And I had my luggage in it. All my things gone. And the tide was so weak, it couldn't have carried the boat away. What happened here?
Sugar, I get like that too, man. Sugar and caffeine, I gotta do both sometimes, or else I like start getting headaches and super exhausted.
Steady now.
And another one. This shit crashed on the computer right here. Like anytime that
How long have I been walking? I've lost track of the time. Wow, what is this place? I'd better have a look around this abandoned village. Harry's crew might have stayed here. A tiki, like something straight out of an adventure novel. It's some sort of Polynesian coat of arms. Is that an octopus? Could these tikis be some sort of guardians? Fascinating. Looks like some of the crew members didn't get along too well. A forbidden ritual? They're composed of 4 pieces. It's broken, but I might as well draw what I can see of it in my journal. This fella sounds pretty hot-headed. Blowing an ancient hatch with dynamite sounds like a... Looks like this. Quite a looker. A fashion model. His real name was... Costas? They were packing a lot of heat when they came to this island, but they took all the guns with them. Oh, damn it. Someone on the expedition died. I never thought that this expedition would cause anybody's death. I'm sure Harry never thought so either. A farewell message from a friend. What a delicate piece of craftsmanship. They used the emblem as a headstone for Roy's grave. This one resembles a shark.
Check all these just in case.
He seems confused. I hadn't been close to a grave since my mother's burial. Shortly after she died, my lovely Dalmatian spots, as Harry used to call them, appeared. I thought it was nothing at first. Oh, I must have found the luxury huts. Pretty swanky. Look at him. Giddy as a schoolboy. I caught. It's been ripped out of something else. You put together quite an expedition, Harry. And all just for little old me. Jeepers! A stranded ship! This explains why the campsite is nearly abandoned. Other planes of existence. The Harry Everhard I know would never have been. Black ooze. In a... I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it. I've seen Harry keep even restaurant checks for bookkeeping. He would never tear up a piece of valuable information. Got it. The parts of the tiki on this column seem movable. A secret compartment.
Yeah, I did see they dropped a bunch of Bethesda games. I get to do Skyrim on the computer now. Woohoo!
What mess did you get into, Harry? What kind of stone is this? I've never seen any substance quite like it. It feels... This appears to be the shrine of a Polynesian chieftain. Wow, really old photo. The island is wearing a lot of tribal ornaments, but none of them seem Polynesian. Impressive work. Is that a fish pattern? Harry hated asking his parents for money to
Yeah, I'm
fund
pretty
this
stoked.
expedition.
They got a
The
bunch of stuff
Everharts are a
that they
wealthy
brought over from
Boston
Windows 10
family,
for doing that.
quite old-fashioned. They were never really pleased with his eldest marrying a middle-class girl. That's why he wanted to get away from them as soon as he could, just like his siblings did after him. How is that possible? What fascinating technology. Oh my! Oh my goodness, what happened here? That black ooze again. Skin alterations. Like... Cripes! This man was splashed with that black liquid. Whoever took this picture must have a really cool head. Those spots look all too familiar. Is this a picture of my hand? Erythrocytes. Heavens, he's losing his mind.
Okay.
Ugh, I can't stand the smell of medical equipment. Reminds me of my illness. Is this stone structure a hatch of some sort? Well then, I'm going down. Come on, Nora, deep breath.
Damn, Doom 3? Hell yeah.
Is somebody whispering? Hello? Do they have 2 pupils? I feel disoriented down here. I almost feel as if they're watching me. Are these ornamental? Or something else? This eye, is it calling to me? Were these eyes related to the ritual? I almost feel as if they're watching me. Another eye. I hear whispering. Are these ornamental? Or something else? I hear it. I'd better draw it just in case. The whispering, it stopped. Was I imagining all that? You were close to something here, Harry. Let me see if I can solve it. This looks like another job by Handyman Harry. Maybe he heard the whispers too.
There it is, I was gonna say.
It depicts a ritual of some sort. What are they doing to their eyes? How old is this mural? Looks really ancient. Well, that was easy. This should save some time.
This is kind of like the first achievement in the first chapter. You have to backtrack for this one or else you could miss it.
I believe this symbol means humble gawker of glamorous indie games. Brilliant. Where did you get this strange device, Harry?
I feel like I messed that up somewhere.
What?
24. Two. 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. 1. Nope, that didn't work. 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3. 5, 3, 3. There, got it.
Yes,
That's
I think I solved it. I wonder what I might be able to... It fits. What? What on earth? What is happening? My God. What was that I saw? What were those stars?
My dear old pal, I know you won't ever read this letter, but I'm accustomed to writing you, and it comforts me in this strange place. This island is riddled with secrets. So many secrets. But I'm not only talking about mechanisms and contraptions, Nora. I dare say that something on the island clouds one's judgment. Otherwise, I don't have an explanation for Roy's actions. The man was arrogant, impulsive, and a little cocky, but he was no fool. We weren't friends by any means, but he didn't deserve what happened to him. Nobody deserves that. We may have made some progress in finding the cure for your illness, but at what price? I miss you so much, Nora. Harry.
He may not say it explicitly, but Harry blames himself for Roy's death. I know him too well. And I miss you too, Harry.
I think I'm good to go.
That Frank seems to be... Considering how poorly Harry draws, this isn't half bad. Interesting. More drawings. can press these star-shaped tiles. Right, looks like I solved it. Great Scott! Oh, the well is filling up. That's black ooze. Oh, no. What's happening? What's happening? I'm feeling faint again.
Well, that's another achievement, and then chapter 2 done. Moving along.
What is this? Where am I? Am I dreaming again? This is different. It isn't my recurring dream. I can't stop walking. My legs aren't responding.
Let's go. I'd say once I finish this chapter, I'm like over halfway done.
Holy Moses, what is that creature on the horizon? Wait a moment. No! Ah!
He knows.
You don't act like the lost if you want to do it. You should look at the picture and smile. She's staring.
Oh, bandit. I thought it was loaded.
I can
guess
breathe.
I gotta swim.
Underwater. I have to get back. I have to find... What is that? What kind of creature is this? I need to get a closer look.
Final naughty mags on Doom 3? That's funny. Metal Gear Solid used to do that and shit.
What happened? Oh, how did I get to this beach? Oh, I have a terrible headache. That ship, torn apart and cast so far up the beach. What on earth could have happened to it? My God, the ship's hull was ripped open.
Got another
A few
achievement
jagged
tucked in
rocks
back
could have
here.
caused a gash of this size.
Doesn't pop right away, so we're gonna just keep trucking and should unlock.
This place gives me the creeps.
I feel like I need to wait for that achievement. I don't like how it hasn't popped yet. Sounds like a good time to take a nap.
Sweet Jesus, those screams. And what were those beasts that attacked them?
It's gone. Now. What the hell's Braddock, damn it? Braddock is dead, Captain. The same beast was dragged sealed into the water and killed him. Jesus. The ship's sinking. No, it isn't sinking. Something is dragging us down to the deep. Ah!
Did that one not pop? Oh, it did, okay.
I can't see any trace of the ship's crew, nor their remains. All green. Now, what exactly did I turn on? Terrified. I've always been afraid of storms, but something, or someone, seems to be moving there on the reefs. Or is it just my
Maybe
imagination?
that dialogue from the journal.
At last, some light. That should make things easier. Looks like they took items from a stranded ship. Hey, this sailor is a dead ringer for my grandpa Isaiah. My God, look at his contorted face. Is this what's going to happen to me? Those footprints definitely do not look human. This picture is taken from a distance. What is he doing? Floating rocks?
Hey, David.
What happened on this ship? He's repairing my old music box. Attack? What attack? Portable typewriter. A pulp magazine. I've never heard of this, Alex. I've never seen Harry so... A rock stained with black ooze. Looks like the prototype of something. Captain Hodgson told me that knowing the lunar cycles is useful for better navigation at night. So... how can someone build something like this out of stone? You always did have a good ear, Harry. These symbols are linked to the piano keys.
I got a
Doodad is this?
kick out of this achievement last night, Curtis. So you gotta play every key, and like you butcher it, come nowhere near the achievement. Damn, that sucks. How the hell do you figure that out?
I expected no less from you, old pal.
Yeah, check out the name of this achievement when it pops here. It's pretty funny. Says, you look that up in a guide.
I hope you didn't borrow this slide projector from the University
all the
of
way to
Denver.
the end. And we examine the monkey.
Well, that cartoon was unexpected and inexplicable.
Busted, right? That shit's hilarious to me, dude. I got a kick out of that this morning whenever I was playing. I love when developers cater to us achievement hunters with shit like that. They like acknowledge it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, this is probably the longest chapter, I feel. Chapter 4 is kind of long-winded too, I guess. But
This ornate structure certainly isn't natural, but not man-made either. This feels ominous. Those symbols seem to indicate the height of the tide.
that was fun. That long walk just to walk right back.
Scared of storms. When I was a child, I used to cover myself with the sheets to not listen to the noise of thunder. I honestly doubt I'd like to cover myself with anything in here. Time to overcome my fears, I guess.
Is he in here?
I think this is the right one.
Yeah, we got it.
It's curious, but it's the first time since I got sick that I feel useful. Harry is depending on me, and not the other way around. What odd structure. It doesn't look like a building, though. What odd structure. It doesn't look like a building, though.
That's one of the collectibles you have to find, is those yellow murals. Get back. You just told me no? Damn. I don't know how I feel about that. You're funny.
What?
I told him to get back. He walked over and hit the no button. Good catch. That's it.
That voice. Is that Harry? No. Just a
Okay.
recording.
Oh, this one's
These knobs
struggled.
must control the vibrations
struggled
inside
here.
this chamber. I better
Gamerscore
write down
that
those
time.
numbers in my journal. The black oozes, and I was completely covered. The ship was whaling. Even the crew of the ship that brought Harry's expedition to this island. This is the captain. Frank is certainly a... Maybe the legend is more. Only God knows how long I've been covered in this black liquid. I wonder what it's going to do to me. Although I doubt anything could be worse than my illness.
Alright, that part's done.
Some kind of improvised workshop. This must be the highest part of the island. You made it work, Harry. Now it's my turn. So this is the reason the ship was scavenged. What kind of machine were you building? Blowtorch. Harry isn't usually very chummy, but when I get back home, I'm going to read up on engineering. I've been interested in knowing how things work since I was a child, but I always thought technology wasn't for me. What nonsense.
Track all these down. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
holy my, what kind of magic is this?
Yeah, should be an achievement there.
My dear old pal, I think I'm getting closer to understanding what is happening to you, but it is taking a toll on my sanity. As fascinating as this island and its ancient and unfathomable wonders may seem, it's also a place plagued with misfortune and calamities. We lost Roy at the campsite. We almost lost our engineer on this beach. The doctor went mad and stabbed him with a strange knife. And all because of this island, Nora. Initially, we were optimistic and in high spirits, but now we've all become resentful and discouraged. Even I can feel how I am constantly assaulted by dark thoughts. Anyway, if what I am going through here helps me find you a cure, it'll have been worth it. I hope to find an answer in the temple on that mountain peak. Love you always, Harry.
My poor Harry. He is worried, exhausted, disheartened. I will find you, my love.
Shit froze on me here with the computer.
Let's see what the next one does. Is dangerous.
Maybe a fresh
Maybe it's
coffee.
because I haven't spent as much time here as Harry did.
Straight through. Another achievement incoming. And then even after crashing like 20 times there at that organ, crashed here multiple times. Hopefully, I missed a collectible on my run through the PC. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. I should hit the 50% mark on the second mural here. In theory.
Whew, that was quite a hike. I'm at the top of the mountain. I can see that giant diamond-shaped thing really close from here. Took me a while to get here, but the views are worth it. These drops of rain are so refreshing. Feels really good. Are these figures singing like a choir?
Alright, fingers crossed. We get the achievement on this one.
Heavens,
Please.
looks like a rock slide crushed all the
Oh,
tents.
sweet.
All but one.
Got it a little bit before, that's good.
There are some sort of sound devices built around this amphitheater. There's a symbol inside.
Thank you. Thank you.
These stone columns just vibrate. Amazing! The hatches are opening. One, two, 1, 2, testing. Nope, doesn't work. Dead as a doornail. No power. Dead as a doornail.
Next achievement here. Kind of have to spam it.
No. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal. No power. So I guess you used the notes from the organ and they weren't the right ones. Oh no! Frank died. I'm so sorry. He was such a talented man. And he seemed to be a good friend of Harry's. I'm really sorry about Frank. Harry doesn't have many friends. When you finally do get to know him, he's so witty, so funny, a loving person. But it takes a lot for him to open up.
Pretty quick.
They built all this just with pieces from the beached ship. Frank sure must be a real whiz.
Okay, I think there's some more. Here we have to go through a whole bunch.
No toys on the bed.
Harry's convinced the answer to my illness lies inside that temple. Nakal? So this is like Atlantis, but in the Pacific Ocean, right? They built loudspeakers on top of this tower to reproduce the effect of the organ. Very clever old... His low spirits are obvious in this photo. What was wrong with Frank? He looks so thin.
Okay, don't think there's...
Dead as a doornail.
Yeah, anything else? Okay. Gotta go power this water wheel.
Now the wheel is moving. These levers connect those... Huh, that was easy. These buttons seem to adjust the amount of energy that goes through the turbine. That should give the turbine some energy. Right, I did it. Now everything should be powered. A Bible. He thought it was a flesh wound. Blood-soaked rags. What?
And
Did I do
about to pop
something
2
wrong?
more achievements.
Come on, work. Come on. Now what? What's happening this time? Where am I? I can feel the fever rising. Oh God, no. My illness. Is it coming back? Is this an ocean? An ocean that dried up?
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah.
My cane.
I wonder if the clock turn back tonight Sunday or tonight Sunday.
I don't know, dude.
Hair so dry.
If you like those people like count down the time train, just leave it open.
My bed. Another memory of my illness. I'd better find some shade before I dry right up.
It's gonna jump
A
ahead.
horseshoe-shaped pillar. And a diamond shape again. I can't take much more of this. I feel woozy. Is that a house? That's not a house. That's our house in Englewood. Am I dreaming? Or am I just losing my mind?
Bandit.
Harry?
I get.
Are you home? I am definitely losing my mind. I don't understand what is happening, Harry. Are you...
So another achievement about to pop here. This is
My
missing.
mother's music box. Cousin Robert? But I don't...
And another achievement.
What a sweet melody.
Sonic cough.
What was that? Another vivid dream? And my music box again, but it wasn't
Okay.
broken anymore. And what a catchy tune.
The computer version of this shit froze up a million times too.
I haven't sung since I got sick, but let's give it a shot. That was quite a show. This feels like hallowed ground.
Honestly, I'm loving this game compared to all those crashes. I'm like
Are
almost
they
done with this bitch.
bathing him?
They say it takes like 4 or 5
In
hours.
black
Not if
ooze?
you know what you're doing.
His hands are changing, like in my dream. Look at those spots. They look like mine. Now he's some sort of man-fish? Fish of every size and shape.
I want to go hit the first one. Sure.
Are they bathing him in black ooze? His hands are changing, like in my dream. Look at those spots. They look like mine. Now he's some sort of fish of every size and shape.
Okay.
This looks like the same kind of elevator that was in the campsite. These patterns look too familiar. She sounds worried for him. Where is this taking me? Looks like I'm inside the giant fish head that I saw from below. Well, this one was easy, I think.
My dear old pal, Nora. I wish I could write something else, but a long time ago I promised you I would never lie to you. So here goes. There is no cure for your illness. What you carry in your blood is changing you, and it will keep changing you until it's done, whatever that means. There is nothing we can do to stop it. My dear old pal, my partner, the love of my life, I am so sorry. I've made so many mistakes. All those deaths because of me. Frank, DeWitt, Roy. All for nothing. Maybe Teodoro is right. Maybe we can return to the beach and build a raft to get back to Papiete. Maybe in less than a month, I could be back.
There's no cure? But he didn't finish the letter. What did you do, Harry? Where are you? I know for sure that you didn't go back home, so What do I do now? Are you still on the island? I have to find you. God's blood. Does this mean that... Is this related to me somehow? So that's how you mark the symbol's orientation. I'm starting to understand this language. This one was really hard to figure out. Good job. Well done, Harry. Boy, am I lucky that you did the hard part of figuring things out. John McCormack's Dear Old Pal of Mine? Our favorite song. I've seen this symbol in the mural several times. Harry marked this symbol for a reason. I'd better write it down. A broken liquor bottle. Is this Harry's? He hates booze. Harry threw a bottle against the wall. Was it because he was frustrated for not deciphering this? Or because of what he discovered when he did? It's amazing how words and symbols can keep their meaning after... complex pattern. This is the right combination. Those are drums of some sort. This technology never ceases to amaze.
Sweet.
Harry said it didn't work for him, so it shouldn't work for me either. Unless there's something different about my hand. Anyway, Nora, you know what you've got to do.
There's another one. This chapter probably gave me the hardest time, but now that I know what to do with it, I'll zip through it.
heavens. This is definitely not a dream. And I'm starting to doubt the others were dreams too.
Nope, she's a mermaid. Thing.
I should be scared, but it's hard to explain what I feel, but it isn't fear. Not a bit. Another one of those gates, like the one I saw in the temple. I'm back to being me. It's hard for me to understand how these gates work. What happens every time I cross one of them? Another panel of this
These
strange
took me a little bit to
technology.
figure out, but
What's it for? Something related to the currents?
I think. No, just on time. Too slow. Oh, just on time. Okay. Cool.
Wow. The island is pierced by underground currents. That architecture again. Where is this gate going to lead me now? What a quiet and peculiar place. Although they are the same style, these huts are much simpler than the magnificent architecture I've seen up to now. Whoever the inhabitants were, they were living here against their will. Someone vandalized this mural. Some hands look human, but others are amphibian hands. There are some hand marks made with pigments. I wonder if they mean something. I better draw them just in case.
This took me a little bit to figure out. Shit doesn't trigger right if you don't hit all 5 of those. And same with these columns, if you do them out of order, it resets them. I didn't know that. Now I do.
I wonder who used to... I understood that.
This is a very specific chain you have to walk through here. Not so much with the sinks, I don't think, but definitely with these pillars.
How can I explain what's happening to me? What is the meaning of all this? God's blood, transformation, eternal life. I feel like I'm going through what was written in that inscription. Black blood in eyes, like in the well.
second column there. Hey, what's up, Ryan? On this 659 days of following, man. Been here for a while. Sorry I haven't been streaming as much, but we're trying to get better about that. Okay, so there's that one. Got another vision.
We slaves, masters
Having
This
slaves
column.
and masters and... Nicole. Wasn't Nicole in the notes?
And if we did this right, both pillars should lower.
Some slaves die. Some slaves without water and
Water animal. Is that what I am now?
And it worked. Sweet. That's probably one of the roughest parts of this chapter. Curtis with 457 days. Damn, been a while. If my chick wasn't locked out of her profile, she'd probably have the longest time. That's her excuse at least. Alright. Button.
This civilization used these
Got a
devices to
little bit
raise
of
and
an
lower the water
underwater
level.
track to make here.
It's impressive.
This part kind of took me a little bit to figure out as well, but now that I generally know where everything's at, let me do that. That button can fuck off. Okay, so first up, got an achievement down here.
Isn't this the tiara from... wait, I can't remember the name of my hometown.
Okay. Let these monkeys talk to me real quick. They look like monkeys to me.
This looks like an altar dedicated to two figures. I can hear them. Talking to... They rebelled against their masters. The slaves seem to worship two gods. Different types of creatures of the same species lived here, but they weren't free.
Flip this around real quick. Oh, I did that too soon. Too soon. I got the flow off on that. Alright. I tried to fix it, but it didn't work. for that hut. So we need... Statues got
So these creatures are immortal?
I feel like I missed an achievement. There's another hut down here somewhere.
This underwater town is a beautiful place, but it has also seen a lot of suffering. All the island is that way. Beautiful but dangerous. The danger does not seem to affect me, though.
That's the one I just came from, right? Oh, there's two huts. Okay, maybe I'm good. There we go. There's the achievement.
The sunken continent. Was that their punishment?
Okay. And when I did this last night on my computer for the Windows 10 version, this shit froze on me so many times. I was like fucking infuriated. I had to go and recollect the collectibles every time, so it's kind of a pain in the dick. Okay, now we're gonna swim on through. So after hitting that button, it would freeze, and then when I finally got to work, it froze as soon as I got up here and around the corner. It was fucking stupid.
My illness has kept me from being happy. What I feel now is the complete opposite of being sick. I feel full of life and energy, even better than before my illness.
Alright. Now we can run up here and drop this other switch.
Now the water level is really low, so I can access that tunnel.
How many more do I need? 12.
Lived like slaves, all their lives imprisoned and tortured in this place. Was it possible to live a decent life in here? If you've lived all your life in a prison, how would you know that you are a prisoner?
No, I fucked that up. I guess I'll keep going.
Now I can enter this tunnel.
Yeah. about to pop another one right here. With all the freezing and then just like trying to navigate this underwater maze, this was a pain last night. Definitely glad I like just did it back to back.
I wonder where it will take me.
Surprisingly, my computer did not freeze during this section. After freezing about 50 times at this point, probably the highest frame rate in the game. That's even causing my Xbox to stutter. The computer kept it. I was so shook, I was like, it's never gonna make it through this.
That was quite a ride, but it's over now.
Alright.
That ladder. Someone set up camp in here. Looks like a means of transportation to get to that sanctuary.
Yeah, these collectibles.
Seems to show two possible courses of action. One means transformation, and the other means death?
What's the ladder?
What is this? This... Oh my god. Did I almost forget about Harry?
My dear old pal. It's only Cass and me now. I have much to thank her for, even if our friendship is worn thin due to hunger and fatigue. If she hadn't insisted so much, we'd never have convinced Aotearoa. He guided us as we followed the river down from the mountain peak. And that's how we found this entrance. And the mural. Maybe I can't undo what's happening to you, Nora, but I think I can try to become like you. The original inhabitants of this island took slaves to a sanctuary. And there, they performed a ritual. Aotearoa said the ritual was madness, and he didn't want any part of it. He and Cass argued, violently. When we woke up the next morning, he had left. I know it sounds strange, but you have to trust me, my love. I know this is going to work, and we can be together. You understand what that means, don't you, Nora? We have a second chance. With more love than ever, Harry.
Harry? What ritual are you talking about? Why on earth would you want to become like me? Please don't be a fool. You don't even know if that ritual of yours is going to work.
Alright. That sequence is done. There's this.
Somebody painted these symbols. You followed the river from the temple summit, and it took you some days to find this entrance.
There's like multiple notes on this map you gotta make sure to grab. They're kind of hard to see, but there's 3 of them at least.
You followed the river from the temple summit, and it took you some days to find this entrance.
Yeah.
A sanctuary?
That's just tonight.
Oh dear, Poor people.
I'm telling
Is
you,
this
one of the
why I'm
forecasts I was
changing too?
looking at, that shit had it like if it moved even a little bit more north, it could dump on us.
So the guide left
Decent
the
bit.
expedition.
They're still gonna get the most up by the
That
Rockies.
would explain the workshop on the White Sand Beach.
And then, yeah, then tomorrow is 90% snow, but only supposed to get less than an inch, but 40 miles per hour wind.
She doesn't seem to care much about Harry. And she doesn't seem to be thinking straight either. Harry, that look on your face. You look deranged. They seem...
Okay, so I think we hit everything. There. I'm gonna hope I got everything. I don't see nothing else. Okay. Oh yeah, me and this puzzle had some fun last night. This one's gonna be a blast. Might take me a few tries. Yeah, she's like right on the border with us. Yeah.
This panel looks different from the others. It's much more elaborate.
Always that third one. Okay. Almost. Faster.
This must be my transportation to the sanctuary.
Yeah, that one gave me a hard time last night. And should have another achievement dropping. And it's on to the last chapter. Yeah, TA has this game at 4 to 5 hours. About smack it in 2 to 3. There we go. Bro, I've beat like
Nothing bad is going to happen to me.
she
here.
beat Walking
menace
Dead
this place might
today.
look.
I beat this
The
last
islands,
night,
the ooze, those sea creatures.
and then I also beat another
They just
game,
defended
Bard's
themselves,
Tale
like a
ARG.
wild animal
I
against an
beat
unknown
that,
threat.
so that'll be like 4
That's how they
completions
perceived the
today
expedition,
for the last like 24,
like a
48
threat.
hours.
But I, on the other hand, I wasn't a threat. And I definitely wasn't unknown, was I?
Not too bad.
They seemed to recognize me, as if I was one of their own. Everything seems so distant now, as if I first stepped on that white beach thousands of years ago. A full moon? It can't be. Yesterday was a new moon. Did I lose track of time, or maybe this place isn't subject to the laws of physics? That's the only explanation I can find for this surreal night. It's hard to believe everything is real. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'll open my eyes sometime and I'll be back in our home in Inglewood and everything will be as before. My perfectly ordinary life with Harry. My daily routines. My illness. That will be as before too. And then I'll need to shake off this strange feeling that I have now. Feeling that I don't really belong there anymore. And with there, I don't mean Englewood, or Boston, or Newburyport. I mean... How is it possible that the strange events of only 2 days on this island makes more sense to me than the life that I've been living for years?
Okay. Almost done with the boat ride. Oh my gosh.
There it is. The sanctuary. So is this where you went, Harry? Was this your last stop? Black ooze on a petri dish. My God, this syringe has traces of black ooze. What the hell were you thinking? Trail of blood. Someone was hurt. Oh my goodness. And the gun barrel is empty.
Don't ever do that, kids.
Another camp. Although it's little more than a few heavens. This dagger looks exactly like the one I have. Was the blood of these creatures some sort of cattle? A library? What are you talking about, Harry?
My dear old pal. I never should have trusted Cass. I thought she cared about you, but she's just mad, obsessed with this place. I can't trust her to help me overcome the last obstacle. This door. I know how to open it. But what I have to do is mix my blood with the black ooze. Am I mad for even considering that? It's the only way we can be together. It has to work, right? All this can't be a coincidence. The ritual is made for the two of us, isn't it, Nora? I wish you could be here to... Damn it. I have to think it over. I can't. Tomorrow. Leave it for tomorrow. Damn it. Stop writing.
What are you saying, Harry? Don't you see what the black ooze does? What it did to the doctor? Are you out of your mind?
Collectible here.
This mural seems to describe a ritual involving blood. That dagger. So I have to put my hand inside? Moby Dick. Its pages are hollowed out, and its shape is... Harry asleep in his tent. What a creepy photograph. Oh my, she sounds completely out of her mind. A camera. It must be Cassandra's.
Alright, let's start one of the longest puzzles in the game. It's not too bad though.
If he's behind that door, I wonder which Harry I'll find. How much would be left of the man I love? And how much of the man who has lost his sanity in this place?
I had to go hit that switch over there. Wrong set of stairs. Got ahead of myself like a motherfucker.
Let's give it a try. Ouch! Oh! Ah! What was that? Looks like a tattoo, but it isn't. Those are my spots. They've moved. Oh, I really hope this works. These patterns look too familiar.
There's one. And this. Smack of these constellations.
Shining constellation. I better draw it. Where is this door leading me? Circular stones with strange carved symbols. These icons on the wheel are the same as the constellations I have on my hand.
We need to make sure we examine these first before I start opening doors.
Constellations and stars. These people seem to worship otherworldly gods. I wonder what this means.
Supposed to be... yeah. Okay. This kind of took me a little bit to get the flow down. I kind of messed up. I should have hit this while I was over here. But whatever.
They carried these people
Not too
here
much time
to
lost.
test
I'll
them,
still get it done faster than
like a
what it took me to
challenge
do
of some
earlier.
sort.
I can find the right steps. Goddamn, how do you get down from this shit, really? Can't just walk off that shit? Retarded. Okay. run. Oh. What are you doing? How to beat this game.
They took them to a throne room. That was the final step in the ritual.
Yeah, it's because I did it earlier.
What an odd structure, riddled with nooks and crannies and endless stairways. Maybe it only hurts the first time. Ah! The second also hurts.
Right.
When I arrived on this island, I felt like I was trespassing. But now, I feel like this is where I belong.
Oh, fuck. I was gonna say, where the fuck did the stairs go? Make sure we examine this mural.
They took them to a throne room. That was the final step in the ritual.
It's B4. This one's B45. Door opens.
Those stone statues. I wonder what all these. This place is like a labyrinth. They were submerged in black ichor. Harry seems to be on the brink of madness. But I don't feel the slightest hint of confusion. On the contrary, I feel my mind is more focused than ever. Oh, come on. One more time. Ah!
Except the one place in the game where I should jump.
They were submerged in black ichor. Another one of those gates. I have to get into the water again. I can feel the torment of the thousands of slaves who perished here. Again? Seriously? Ow! That hurt! Again.
Alright, back we go. Saturday 2-4. Take that one off. Take that one off.
All the doors are open, but where is the constellation I need to open the throne room?
This should be an achievement, hopefully, fingers crossed.
I think I can feel the agony of the slaves, their suffering, and the effects of their transformation. It's all black and white figures.
Okay, I think I remember how to do this one.
Good doggies, or dragons, whatever you are.
Okay, now with these white ones here. That one would be straight up. Then I want another one to be straight up and down. This one we want to face inside. It's stuck a little bit. Okay. I gotta go switch this right one. No, don't need that one. This one. I'm gonna have to come back to that switch once more. Just to push the path forward, but there is another achievement back here, hopefully.
That's the creature I saw in my dreams. He's holding on to a gigantic black stone monolith. He is Father Dagon.
Okay. Just flip this around so we can push the path forward. Once more. Button. Ow.
come on. One more time. Ah.
Alright, what were the numbers? 152435. I just gotta set these to the new password we just got. So 1 4 4 3.
What was that? A vision to another world? Or a vision? The stars are aligned, forming a constellation that I don't recognize. That is not the same sky you can see from Earth. And if that's not the Earth sky,
My dog's acting
where
wild.
am I now?
Bandit. Okay,
The door to the sanctuary is open.
there went another one for all the
It's time to
puzzle
find out
notes.
what's waiting for me inside.
Fingers crossed for the big one here.
What a disturbing mirror. Is it made of black ichor?
Okay.
I feel like it is speaking to me. Oh, heavens. My God.
Oh, what you gonna do now? Damn, that sucks, bro. That's shitty, Bandit.
Nothing that happens here appears to respect the most basic rules of
Yeah, it
physics.
took me a lot longer on the computer, mainly because it crashed like 50
However,
fucking
as
times.
strange as it
But
may be,
also just like learning where
Does
everything
maintain
was.
a peculiar harmony.
I had a feeling, I was like, I might as well just do this one right now while it's all fresh.
Like the workings of a clock. Or a music box. Harry, is that you?
There's two endings. I'm kind of curious what the second ending
No,
is.
no, 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 no! Tell me this is you, Harry. It can't be you. It can't be. No, no. Why did you do it? Oh my God, Harry, no! In the end, you performed the ritual. You poor fool. But why? I don't understand it. Why? You knew it. You knew it wasn't going to work. You knew. the ritual wasn't going to work. That's why you never sat on the throne. You didn't even perform the ritual, did you, Harry? But you wanted me to think that you had. You even left a lure to confuse me. But why?
That's the one I was looking. I was like, where's that?
What really happened? The only person with you in that sanctuary beach was Cassandra. So if you didn't die, it had to be her. Did she use the dagger to open the gates and carry out the ritual? You tried to stop her, but it was too late. She shot you with your own gun and left you for dead, didn't she, Harry? Because Cassandra was ambitious and would stop at nothing to uncover the secrets here. The island fueled that hunger for knowledge. You had doubts about whether the ritual would work. But what happened to Cassandra cleared up those doubts. The ritual wasn't for people like you. The ritual was only for people like me. But you refused to believe it until the island itself spoke directly to you. Pacha Folgafen. She is our daughter. That's when you finally understood. You understood what my fate would be if I didn't come here and carry out the ritual. A slow and painful death. So you faked your own demise and left your glasses near Cassandra's corpse. Those same glasses you never take off. And you sent me the package from Tahiti, Harry. Your picture, the key, the dagger. Another one of your scavenger hunts. And I took the bait. You made me come to this island, the same island where you almost lost your mind and your life. The same island where 4 members of your expedition perished. Why did you deceive me, Harry? You said you would never lie to me. Why didn't you tell me the truth? Why did you do this to me? Because you knew that I would never accept my fate if it meant leaving you. Right, my love? Not even if staying with you would mean a slow and painful death. So the only way to get me to leave you was to make me believe you were dead. And you chose to live a life without me, so I could be who I really am. That's why you tried to deceive me. But I know you too well, my dear old pal. We've had so many years together, so many moments of love, happiness, understanding, friendship. A whole beautiful life with you. I know what you tried to do, but I can't let you make this decision for me, Harry. Either I embrace my fate and accept what I've always been, and leave you behind. Or I reject it, and return home with you to relish the time that my illness gives us. It's my decision to make. We had a really good life. But that's not my life anymore, is it, Harry? Not after what I've been through on this island. Not after all I've found out about myself. I can't fool myself anymore. I have to accept what I truly am and leave you behind. I'm going back home. What a lovely melody. I don't believe I've ever heard more than a few notes. Until now. For years I thought I was sick. But the truth is, I was homesick. poor health, the pain, the suffering. It was all because of how far I was from here. This key just appeared out of the blue.
Another achievement. Yeah, it's raining and snowing here, man. We're supposed to get a bunch, or maybe not a lot, or who knows. And I'm gonna finish the game, and then all I have to do is start up a level and like go. I don't even have to replay the whole level. You gotta just like pretend to replay it, and that'll be the
Everything seems
completion.
so
So
far
only
away
2
now.
achievements left.
No trace of pain.
Everything went right. Yeah, everything
No
went
trace
right.
of sickness. Nothing besides this place. It's so pleasant to forget everything else. Nothing matters anymore. I'm finally one of the thousands of minds connected to the Ichor. Connected with the Elder God. Goodbye, Harry.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
1, 2, don't forget the harmony. 1, 2, 3.
All my life is empty since I went away. Skies don't seem to be so clear. May some angel sentry guard you while I stray, and fate be kind to join us some sweet day. Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal of mine. Each night and day I pray you're always mine. of mine.
Dearie, I'm so lonely. How I miss your smile and your tender loving way. I just want you only.
I'll take it.
Want you all the while.
2.5 hours instead of the like 4 to 5 it usually takes. Shaved a good bit of time off this run. Gotta let these credits roll, you know. Dude, you know, load screens and credits. How about it, man?
And I love you, Harry.
I see a lot of credits here.
Even today, so many
Is it
years
still
later,
live?
I still doubt whether I did the right thing. I lied to you for the first and last time. And even if it was to free you from pain, suffering, and death, I deceived you. But I've paid such a high price for my deceit, Nora. Fate has punished me with a long and sorrowful life, with no other incentive than my work. Because that is the only thing I have now. My dear old pal.
Yeah, no clue. I feel like my stream dropped somewhere. So I'm gonna just go get the 100% real quick, and then I guess it is what it is. There it is, 100%. I'm gonna end this stream, probably what, on YouTube? 2-part video, I guess, but it is what it is.